we had said last night that on this most glorious and blessed Sabbath day, great and holy Saturday, Sabbato, we come to the church to worship, but the church itself stands as an icon, as a living, visible, and tangible image of hell. But that this is good news, not bad, because hell on this day is made a temple of the Most High God, is consecrated by the feet of the Lord Himself. Its gates are beaten down. Its chains are broken and shattered. The prison bars are broken. And on this day, what we depict, Christ in Hades, we experience, we welcome Him, we hail Him as a hero, as a conqueror, as the victor who has come into the domain of death and sin and destruction. And we greet Him as the Romans did of old, throwing the leaves of the laurel tree, the bay leaf, before Him in triumph and in glory. On this day, Hades is abolished. Death is thrown under. On this day, we see our salvation. And if we still have a joy yet to come, it is because what we see, what we hear, and what we know is yet hidden. It occurs beneath the surface of the earth, in the hidden realms of Hades. So the gospel speaks only of what happens to the Lord on the earth. Could I ask someone in the back to open the doors and let them in? But we who are called by the name of Christ know that while the disciples stood in fear, while the Jews who had slain Him triumphed, while the guards dozed, and while the Lord, the body of the Lord, reposed in the tomb, His soul was active. And this is the perfection of the very account that we see of creation, that in 6 days God made the world and all that is in it, and on the seventh, the Sabbath, He rested from all His labors. In this day, we see the fulfillment of this. Not that it was not literal, we don't get into that question, but that on this Sabbath day, having finished His work, and recall the words of the Lord on the cross before He gave up the ghost, tetelestai, it is finished. On this day, in this moment, the Lord says, I have completed my recreation of man. And as He goes to His rest, His soul, as God descends and is active, is present with the souls of all those who had died from all the ages before. And some fathers have said, and all the souls since them. For once God has entered into a place, how can He leave it? So we believe, we know with confidence that even now the place of the dead is filled with the presence of Christ, our immortal King and our God. And all those who have fallen asleep dwell in the light of His countenance. In this is the victory. Death is overthrown. Hades is made a temple of God. Our joy, having become absolutely jubilant in the past 10 minutes, once again returns to sobriety, to patient waiting, to see ourselves the face of Him whom we hail unseen as conqueror and victor. May we wait with patience and may our patience be rewarded in glory. Please rise as we continue the Divine Liturgy.